Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be they thought you wouldn't find out. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they thought you wouldn't find out. All right, Reno, find out what? Find out that they was conniving. Find out that they had been lying on you. Find out that they slandered you, okay? Found out anything that it was that was, sent to destroy you, okay? Make sure anything that wasn't sent by God, to be returned back to the sender. Okay, somebody drop in the comments and say return to sender. Yes, sir. See, it's a lot of people, y'all, who were sent by the enemy. It is a lot of people, y'all, who has been sent by the devil straight up to destroy you. Just straight up, y'all. Straight up and down. And so with that being said, this video right here is up close and personal. One of those prophetic videos, because I want you to understand something. They thought that you would not find out. And I know somebody is going through this right now. Okay? The Spirit has bestowed upon me. And so now I have to let you know. And I'm about to speak very specifically, y'all. So whoever, get it. And whoever don't, they'll get it later, right? But somebody, all right, did not think that you was going to find out what they were doing. And so with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get directly into this video. But before we do so, y'all be sure to leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. And not only that, y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's get into it, chosen ones. And by the way, this is the second video of the day, y'all. I just feel like I have to let y'all know this. Also, I'm gonna have yes sir t-shirts. Yep, I said it. Yes sir t-shirts. So somebody drop in the comments and say me if you will purchase a yes sir t-shirt, because y'all came at me with the t-shirts. Y'all came at me. And so I have delivered, y'all. So I gave y'all exactly what y'all wanted. So for those who want to purchase a yes sir t-shirt, it's going to be $35, somewhere around there, y'all. I'm still trying to come up with the price, and y'all give me a little time on that. All right, give me a little time. However, y'all be sure to drop in the comments and just say me, okay, with maybe your size or whatever the case is, y'all. And then I'll let y'all know as far as like staying tuned to my community tab, my posts, IG, YouTube, everything, y'all. All right, I'm just giving y'all a heads up. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, chosen ones. Number one, it's gonna be this, family. You have eyes everywhere. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you have eyes everywhere. Okay, have y'all ever heard the saying called I got eyes in the back of my head? You probably heard a lot of older people say that. You probably heard your grandmama say it. You probably heard your mama say it. Maybe even your granddaddy, right? I think my granddad told me that one time. He said, son, I got eyes in the back of my head, right? I'm like, granddad, what you got going on? I don't see no eyes back there. I just see your bald head. You know what I'm saying? Only y'all can talk about my granddad now, okay? But anyway, the point is, y'all, you have eyes everywhere, okay? It's like you're omnipresent, okay? It's like you know exactly what is going on, all right? Even if you can't see it, you still see it, right? Maybe you have friends who's coming back to you with the information, okay? And also you gotta pay attention to the people who's coming back to you with the information too. Now, I do want to say that, right? However, y'all, we're gonna assume that this is a loyal, genuine friend, okay, and they're coming back to you with the information being your eyes, right? Anyway, friends, right? Maybe you have a family member, maybe you have a co-worker or an associate, right? Who's coming back to you with the information of what they have been saying about you. See, they didn't think that you was gonna find out. They didn't think that you was gonna find out. You have eyes everywhere, okay? Understand that, y'all. I never forget, while I was on this job, people had been talking about me real bad, y'all. Just talking about me, okay? He don't want to work, okay? And I'll give y'all a small backstory, right? And then we'll move forward. I don't want to stay too long on story time with Reno, right? But I actually crashed the car. I was dead wrong. I'm 18 years old, 19 years old, right? And when I crashed this car at Mercedes-Benz, you know, that kind of put a bad taste in everybody's mouth about Reno, right? And by the way, y'all, I say when I'm wrong, I was wrong for doing that the way I did it, right? However, that caused people to pretty much, talk about me behind my back. That caused a lot of people to, we're going to, get him off our premises, right? Like, they were just talking about me, for no reason. And, well, not for no reason, but y'all get the point, y'all. They were just talking about me, okay? And, one thing that I realized is that I had eyes everywhere, right? Not only could I feel the energy, but I also had, people who was, around the company, and they was telling me, hey, they saying this, hey, you probably want to go ahead and prepare for this. It was like I had eyes everywhere, and these people actually was genuine. They happened to be genuine, y'all. They did. And so, Reno, what are you saying right now? Because maybe this is a bad example for somebody, but I just want y'all to understand that even though I had made that mistake, I had gained eyes everywhere because I was a good person, y'all. I just ended up making a mistake with, crashing the car. And it wasn't like no major crash. It was like I pushed back the emblem, on somebody's car. It was an SLK. It was a stick shift. I'd never forget, y'all. I didn't know how to drive stick shift. So I didn't mean to crash the car, but I ended up crashing the car. If y'all get what I'm saying. But the whole point is, y'all, I had eyes everywhere. They was telling me what they was talking about. They was telling me what they was saying. They came back to me and told me, all right? I had eyes everywhere, y'all. I seen what they was doing. I knew they wanted to fire me, all right? Moving on to the next one, y'all. Number 2, you have high intuition and discernment, all right? Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you have high intuition and discernment, all right? And so, kind of piggybacking off of my last analogy, but I'm going to get to something else as well. I just kind of felt, within my intuition and my discernment, I just kind of felt they didn't want me there anymore, right? I just kind of felt like, I was at this point in the way. It went from, Reno, just don't touch. No, it went from, Reno, somebody else got to drive the cars to, you know what, Reno, you just sit here in this position to, you know what, Reno, we don't even want you on the premises, man. It's okay, right? It was like steps, but I just kind of felt the fact that, they don't want me around no more, right? Back to my ex-marriage, y'all. I had that intuition and discernment. Now, this right here, y'all, I didn't do nothing wrong, okay? I ain't do nothing wrong on this one now. I wasn't perfect, but I didn't do nothing just blatantly wrong. Anyway, you have high intuition and discernment, and that is something that I had in my marriage, right? With my ex-marriage, where I knew things was not right. I knew, it went from love to I'm just being here. It went from I appreciate your presence to I'm just tolerating you. It went from I want to do it to where now I feel like I gotta do it. And that's with sex, intellectual, speaking, talking to each other, being there, emotionally present, and supportive in all ways, y'all. You just kind of feel when a person, is right there. You understand, what's going on. You understand how it's going on. Okay, you understand, through your senses. You understand that, okay? And so people thought that you would not find out. They thought that you would not find out, but your intuition told you. Your discernment told you, okay? It did. And so with that being said, y'all, I found out. Not because she told me, no, because my intuition told me. My discernment led me, okay? I need y'all to understand something. See, when you want to find out, you're going to find out. The only people who don't find out are those individuals who keep their eyes closed. They walk into the relationship blind. They walk into the job blind. Oh yeah, y'all, they walk into any situation blind, all right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, open your eyes. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, open your eyes. All right? I need y'all to realize something, but this is why they thought that you wouldn't find out, okay? Listen, they didn't know that you didn't have, or they didn't know that you had the type of discernment that you had. They didn't know that you had the type of intuition you had. They didn't know, right? They thought that you wouldn't find out, but you still did. Just like, number 1, you had eyes everywhere. They didn't know I was going to find out that they was talking about me at that job. They didn't know. right? They didn't know. Moving on to the next one, family, is gonna be number 3. They started moving sloppy. Oh yeah, y'all. This right here is a big one. They started moving sloppy. Okay. Now, I need y'all to understand something. When a person have begun to move sloppy, do you know what that means? That means that they have been doing it so long. They have become so confident in their dirty work. Okay. They have pretty much written you off of being able to catch them. Now at this point, they are insulting your intelligence. Somebody drop in the comments and say, don't insult my intelligence. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, don't insult my intelligence. All right? With that being said, y'all, this is why they are moving very sloppy, right? But they thought that you wouldn't find out. So for instance, okay, you have a relationship, and the reason why I use relationships a lot, y'all, is because they are universal, right? They are very universal to understand. But this can go for everything, y'all. A business, this can go for a friendship, this can go for family, this can go for pretty much any and everything, okay? Check this out, y'all. Now, let's just say you have a person who's in a relationship, all right, and everything was cool, right? Everything, or at least everything seemed cool. And we're going to put it on the woman this time, right? Forgive me, ladies. It's crazy I got to say forgive me, ladies. But anyway, we just going to say it's the woman, and everything seemed so cool. Now, she had been cheating. She had been doing what she was doing, right? But now she's starting to move a little sloppy. Now, she's been doing this for 2 years straight. Right, she go meet up with John at the Holiday Inn. Yeah, they go to Holiday Inn, y'all. They get them some Hennessy, and they go do the do, okay? And so she come back home to her husband, but now she's starting to move a little sloppy. Yeah, y'all, she's starting to move a little sloppy, right? She's starting to come home a little later. She leaving her phone unlocked, okay? You know, John done start calling the house. Okay, Rena, what are you saying right now? She's moving sloppy, but it's because she been doing this for so long that she probably made the man, or she probably feel like the man would never, I'm talking about never, catch her BS. Rena, what are you saying right now? That's almost like insulting somebody's intelligence. I'm just being straight up and down with y'all. That's like insulting someone's intelligence. I'm just being honest, okay? But with that being said, y'all, they started moving sloppy towards you. And so they felt as if you wasn't gonna know. I had a friendship, okay? This is why I told you I can go with anything. I had a friendship, the same thing. You know, as I was younger, or when I was younger, because I only hang out with people who's older than me, y'all, right? But when I was younger, I wasn't able to see his BS. I wasn't able to see the shade he would throw. I wasn't able to see that, right? But however, what I noticed was, family, is that as I got older, I began to see more of his jealousy tactics. I began to see more of his envy. I began to see more of his hatred. I began to see more because my eyes was not open. I'm just being honest, y'all. My eyes were not open. Reno, what are you saying right now? See, he started moving sloppy. He had been doing it for so long, okay? So he was like, he don't know this. He still think I'm his friend. He still think I'm his friend. No, y'all, I began to see it. I began to notice it. I began to, realize it. And so this is when you have to make the best decision for yourself. Somebody drop in the comments and say it makes sense if y'all are picking up what I'm putting down, okay? Make sure you drop in the comments, family, if you are picking up what I'm putting down. Now, sticking to the point, y'all, they started moving sloppy, okay? They thought that you wouldn't find out, and this is why, okay? Number 4 is going to be this, family, the benefit of doubt, okay? Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. The benefit of doubt. Reno, who gave who the benefit of the doubt? You gave them the benefit of the doubt, right? I used to work at McDonald's. I told y'all this numerous of times, right? And so when I was working at McDonald's, the managers would give a lot of us the benefit of the doubt, right? However, it never was to say that they did not track people's steps. So it's like, I trust you, but I also have to do business, okay? So I trust y'all to be, who y'all have shown us to be, but this is still a business at the end of the day. So meanwhile, we're not, breathing down y'all back. It doesn't mean that we're not reviewing these cameras and running the cameras back, right? I mean, it's just not. And so with that being said, y'all, understand this right here. People, who get the benefit of the doubt, okay? they automatically play on that. So it was many people, y'all, you know, at that time who would play on it because they would be going back to the deep freezer because they knew that the deep freezer didn't have cameras. And so they would go in the deep freezer, put chicken nuggets in the pants, you know, hamburger patties, wrap them up, hamburger patties inside their pants. You know, it was some thieves out there, right? And so, you know, long story short, somebody got caught. And it was simply because of the benefit of the doubt. See, they thought that they wouldn't find out, right? And see, that's the same thing with yourself. You know, you gave somebody the benefit of the doubt, but it didn't mean that you was going to be boo-boo the fool. Somebody drop in the comments and say, who do you think I am? Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, who do you think I am? And so this goes for a relationship, a marriage, okay, business, you know, friendship, going to the gym, going to church. Really, it does not matter, y'all, wherever they are, people or humans. Why? Because humans are going to be what? Human, okay? But sticking to the point, you gave them the benefit of the doubt, and they thought that you would not find out because they felt as if you had enough trust to not trust yourself. Let me say that once again. They thought that you had enough trust for them to not trust yourself, meaning you thought that I trusted you so much to where I would not make sure that I put myself in the best position as possible, meaning I do not allow you to mess me over, okay? They thought that you wouldn't find out. Somebody drop in the comments and say you thought wrong. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say you thought wrong, all right? Moving on to the next one, family, is going to be number 5, y'all, and that is you had a weak moment, okay? Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you had a weak moment, all right? And so, you know, y'all, this is not me just speaking down onto you. As I told y'all, I don't talk at y'all. Right? I talk with y'all because 9 times out of 10, the things I'm speaking about is things that I literally went through. Okay? I go through them sometimes even currently. And so I'm going to just speak on myself for a second, y'all. Like, you know, I never forget, you know, when I was going through the divorce, you know, I was speaking with a close family member. Very close, y'all. I'm talking about close in. And I was expressing myself. I was crying, you know, tears flowing because I'm so hurt. Can't believe that this person would do this to me. And, you know, all this person could really do is still, like, it's almost like she tried to act like she was being there, but the advice that she was giving was the most worst advice I had ever heard and gotten from anybody. All right? You know, not only that, but it was like the fact that I was expressing my pain, expressing my agony, expressing my hurt. It was almost like that was all the fuel that this particular person needed to drag me down. I'm just being honest, y'all. It was like that was exactly what this particular person needed to go ahead and pull me on down. Hey, you know, you probably need to go back home. Right? Yeah, y'all, all of that. Yeah, you probably need to just, you know, do you think it was anything you could have done better? No. I mean, of course, but, you know, cheating and adultery is not the end all be all. It's not, well, you know, if you don't communicate right, you get cheated on. Okay? Oh, well, you know, if you don't rub my feet at night, then I got to go commit adultery. I mean, I didn't do anything to deserve that. Right? I didn't do anything to deserve that. Reno, what are you saying right now? See, I had a weak moment. And when I showed my weak moment, this was this particular person, opportunity to, you know, pretty much drag me down, talk about me to other people, talk about how weak I was, you know, laugh at my pain, give me the worst advice, take advantage of my vulnerability, okay? And so I always tell people this, y'all, don't feel bad for telling your business, right? Just realize that you was vulnerable with the wrong person or the wrong people. Okay? Don't get mad or don't get sad or upset and feel bad because you told your business, all right? You know, just understand that you were vulnerable with the wrong people or person, okay? And so with that being said, y'all, that's one of the things that I realized, y'all. But again, people always think that you would not find out who they truly are. People feel as if you would never find out their true intentions. They feel like you would never find out, all right? However, y'all, you did. And so with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and, you know, do a recap and then we'll conclude this video. So, number 1, you have eyes everywhere. Okay. Number 2, you have high intuition and discernment. Number 3, they started moving sloppy. All right. Number 4, the benefit of the doubt. And number 5, you had a weak moment. All right. But with that being said, y'all already know how we do. If you would like to purchase any one of my books, enroll into my social influence course, or book a one-on-one session with me, you can do so by clicking the link inside my description. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments social influence if you want to build up your social influence. Click that link in the bio and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.